story, a community in shock after a father and daughter are gunned down inside their own home.
We might have just been a basketball family, but, it's a lot of people affected by this.
This is 5 on your side at 10. I'm Mike Bush. Tonight, a woman is behind bars charged in the murders of the former Berkeley fire chief and his teenage daughter. 5 on your side's Melanie Johnson is just back from talking to those grieving the victims and friends of their alleged killer. Melanie.
Yeah, Mike, known to many as a fire chief and to others as coach, Henry Williams is said to be a shining example of a girl dad. His teen daughter, Helena, a star high school basketball player. Sadly, the duo was murdered in their own home, a loss felt on and off the court.
Coach Henry, not just an amazing coach, but an amazing father, amazing person.
Willie Williams remembers Henry Williams as a father figure, guiding him on the court and in the game of life.
It's tough because Coach Henry's retired, and so everything he was doing was volunteer.
Tragedy striking as the retired Berkeley fire chief was shot and killed in his Ferguson home Saturday night. His 15-year-old daughter's life also taken.
Just being a girl dad, man, it's tough.
Helena Elliott, a star basketball player at Pattonville High School.
Every time she shot the ball, we all watched, and it went in every time.
Willie's daughter, JL, and Helena playing on the same team since 6th grade.
Every time she went up to the court, we knew that she was going to make it, and we just stayed out the way. She barely missed.
The Pattonville School District sharing the news of the sophomore's unexpected death Sunday. 5 on your side also hearing from the family of the suspect.
But I know she's no monster. I love her from my heart. And I'm praying for God to work through her while she's sitting there.
Friends say 61-year-old Linda Hayden was Henry's girlfriend. She's charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Her best friend, Cheryl Fouts, can't believe it.
We know that she is not this kind of person that would just kill 2 people, and it just don't make sense to us.
Man, this is very sad. My condolences to the family of the father and daughter who lost their life here. And it's sad because it sounds like the young girl had so much potential ahead of her. So much promise. Academically and as a basketball star. As her teammate was saying, like everything she shot went in, and they would just give her the ball, get out the way, and let her cook. But the girlfriend is accused of killing both the father and the daughter, and these are her friends there, and I think there was a family member that was on the phone saying that she wasn't a monster. But I mean, this is monster activity, You may not think that people are capable of doing this type of stuff, but someone did it, and they're accusing her of doing it. So, yeah, I mean, it kind of is what it is at this point, as far as trying to say something nice. I mean, you're gonna do that because you have a relationship with her, her, and stuff like that. But a lot of times, man, you only know what people show you. And you really don't know like the true person until they actually do something like this. And this is very egregious, man, especially to kill a 15-year-old who you knew that the girl had a lot of promise. You knew that, it sounds like this was a great father. He was retired fire chief, and he was volunteering his time to coach, and he, of course, was trying to get his daughter through school, try to get her, to the next level, and, just trying to make sure that she was set up to have a great life. And, you cut both of those lives short. So that's really monster activity, if you ask me. And let's just see what else they have to say here.
It's very shocking. It's very heartbreaking to many of us.
As the investigation continues, those who stood on the sidelines with Henry say the focus must remain on the light he and his daughter brought to the community.
We might have just been a basketball family, but, it's a lot of people affected by this.
Linda remains in jail tonight on a $2 million bond. The Pattonville basketball team plans to honor the life of Helena Elliott during Tuesday night's game. Extra counselors.
That's going to be a tough game, man, for family, the community, the teammates. That gym is going to be packed. It's going to be very emotional in there, because, again, this was a star athlete on their team. And, It's just very sad and tragic, man. Again, my condolences to the family. They were hailing. I mean, the woman is 61 years old, as they were saying. The woman who's suspected of um of killing the two, and I mean, in my opinion, just not a pleasant look. I mean that must be the mugshot picture, but I mean I don't see any remorse in her eyes. But you only can judge off what you see. You know, I don't know this lady at all, but just very very sad, very very sad. You know, no mention of the mother of the little girl, um, but you know, it's definitely a lot of people that's gonna be affected by this whole thing, man. And $2 million bond is what she's being held on. I feel like she shouldn't have any bond at all, but $2 million bond, and you know, it's no telling what led up to this. Again, you know, if you have a family dynamic or a relationship dynamic and there's a disagreement, you know, maybe someone needs to, like, you know, take a step back, or get out the house, get a breather, you know, maybe drive around, go do something nice for themselves, or anything other than resorting to violence. Violence is never going to be the answer. You know, you take people away from people who love them. You also take yourself away from people who love you. And you know, a lot of people, man, they go ahead and off themselves because they can't deal with the fact of being here to kind of suffer the consequences of being held accountable for their actions. But this is a very, very egregious story. Um, you know, and again, my heart goes out to everyone who, you know, is definitely impacted by this whole thing. And you know, it's just a lot of lessons that can be learned in this. You know, it sounds like this was just his girlfriend, and gotta be careful who you allow to, you know, be in your home or around your children and stuff like that, because a lot of times they could be jealous of the child, or you know, the child may have said something to them trying to defend you, or any type of thing. Anything can happen. It's just, you know, one of those things where you just have to be careful. Yeah. You know, I mean, she may have never had signs of even doing this type of thing, or even, you know, never, she could be the most gentlest person ever and just snapped and then just decided to do this. You know, we can only assume from the information that's being presented to us. But let me know what you guys think. Stop rambling on about this one until we get more information. If you like my content, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Um, you know, let me know how you guys feel. If anyone's from that area, you know, has some insight, you know, I'll be happy to hear that as well. I'm gonna close out. This is Justin Paul. Peace.